Hey guys, welcome back. It is officially Christmas time, as you can see with this new getup that I have behind me. Let me tell you guys something. I was getting just a tad bit stressed out when it came time to decorating because I have accumulated a number of things, not a lot because I do live in a small apartment at the moment, but I have accumulated things over the years that I get excited about being able to put out during Christmas time every single year. And because I live in such a small apartment, I have to keep some of my belongings at my mom's house. Well, my mother sold her house a few months ago, and a lot of my stuff ended up in her storage unit. And her storage unit is so ridiculously full, you can't even hardly see the floor of it. So I had to go shopping the last couple of days and buy some new things. And even though I really love everything that I picked out and I love getting new things, I was a little disappointed that I had to spend the money. But speaking of shopping, what I want to do for you guys today is actually give you some recommendations on Christmas gifts that I think will work well for everybody. Doesn't matter if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your bae. Doesn't matter. I think these gifts are really, really good for everybody. I have pretty much everything that I'm going to mention, but I'm going to just insert pictures just to make it a little bit easier and take up a little less time, I'm hoping. So if you guys want to see what some of my personal recommendations are for Christmas gifts this year, then just keep on watching. All right, so the first gift is something that I personally love to receive. I love to receive it. I don't buy it for very many people just because it can be a little bit difficult to find the right type of gift within this category. But if you can find out exactly what it is that the person you're buying it for likes, I think that this is a surefire way to make somebody happy. And that's a good bottle of cologne or a good bottle of perfume. Now, I know that most people want to surprise their loved ones with a gift. So you don't want to just flat out ask them, what kind of perfume do you like? What kind of cologne do you like? Because then they'll know that's what you're buying for them. So a really good way to be sneaky and ask them what they like is the next time you're around them, ask them what they're currently wearing. Even if you don't necessarily smell anything, just ask them what they're wearing. And if they say they're not wearing anything, but then they proceed to tell you what they normally do wear and what they like, then there is your answer to your question. Now, if you can't really get away with it that way, then just kind of work that into the conversation as though you're planning on buying a cologne or a perfume for your mom or your dad or your loved one, whomever, and they'll tell you what their personal favorite is, and there you go. You know exactly what to get them. If you don't want to necessarily get them the same perfume or cologne that they wear on a regular basis and you want to do something a little different, just keep in mind what they do wear, and then when you get home or when you have a little bit of time away from that person, get on your phone, look up that particular fragrance, and then match the notes with other perfumes or colognes that would more than likely smell similar. And I think that's a surefire way to get something that the person you're buying it for will really like. One of my personal recommendations that I've been loving for women is Because It's You by Imperial Armani, and I'm going to insert that picture up here. Now, this is one that I think will probably smell good on everybody. Me personally, it mixes very well with my chemistry because it doesn't really change. Whenever I put it on, it smells pretty much the same from the bottle to my body. The key notes are, if I remember correctly, raspberry, vanilla, and rose. And let me tell you guys, this perfume is sweet, but it's very sophisticated, and I really think that it'll go well with any age group that you're purchasing it for. Anytime I'm looking for a new cologne for my boyfriend, I seem to always run into the same bottle that people recommend over and over, and that is Sauvage by Christian Dior. I like this cologne, but it's not one of my favorites, and it's not exactly one of my boyfriend's favorites. I think we both feel the same way about it. It smells really good, but it's not something that either one of us would reach for him. But it is an extremely popular cologne, and I ran into a girl that worked in Sephora that said she loved it so much she wore it herself, and she said she wasn't even really into strong smells. So those are a couple of recommendations. If you want to play it safe, get something that you can never ever go wrong with. And I can't really make those kind of suggestions, but I guarantee you if you go into a department store, somebody there will be able to help you with that. So the next item that I think would be great for anybody is a set of is a set of wireless headphones. I own a pair of Powerless Beats, but here I've got a picture of Bose wireless headphones. These are an amazing gift to give anybody, especially since we all know everybody is constantly on their cell phones. And even though most cars nowadays, newer cars, come with Bluetooth compatibility, some of us are still driving a car from as early as the year 2000. And with that being said, your car does not have Bluetooth in it. And these headphones can really save you from having to worry about either putting somebody on speakerphone, because I know I can't really hear that well when I have someone on speakerphone, or it will keep you from having to actually hold the phone up while you're driving. I literally use these headphones every single day. I use them when I'm cleaning, I use them when I'm driving, I use them when I'm walking into work. Whenever I'm on the phone, unless they're dead, I am using my headphones. These will run you about $99, which I personally think is not bad. I know that the Powerless Beats are about $179, $129, somewhere around there. So for $99 and you're getting pretty much the same quality, I think that that is an awesome gift. All right, so let's be honest, guys. Let me back up. Not all of us, but a lot of us want to start the new year out with the same goal, and that's to get fit, get healthy, eat better, and just overall take better care of ourselves. And the gym is usually one of the first places we start with that goal in mind. Now, I think most people who make it a New Year's resolution to start working out and eating healthy and all those good things only last about 2 weeks before they can come up with a million excuses to not go to the gym or to not cook dinner that night, or whatever the reason is for you to fall off and get off track. But if you can make it a priority to go just as soon as you get off work, or maybe even before you go into work, I think that will probably keep that goal going for a lot longer than the first couple of weeks of the new year. With that being said, a gym bag, I think, is the absolute perfect way to avoid the excuse of going home and not going to the gym. I personally don't own a gym bag. I do come home because my gym is very, very close to where I live. It's like 5 minutes. But I do find myself from time to time going home and just saying, you know what, I can't do it today. I have got to get some sleep. And I think that that is okay for an occasion. But if it's a regular thing, it might be in your best interest to just pack your bag before you go. And I think that a gym bag is a perfect gift for anybody. Even if you are already established at a gym and you've got a really good routine going, this is something that I think will work well for everybody. Amazon currently has this particular bag on sale for, I think, $24. And they have different colors, but this I thought was a really great unisex one. I think one of the more expensive ones within this same category by the same brand may have been $34 or $35. So it was still a really reasonably priced bag. So get you right. So this next item I think is on everybody's wish list, whether it's to give it or receive it, but it can be kind of pricey. And that's a North Face jacket. I personally love my North Face jackets. My very first Christmas with my boyfriend, that's what I got as a gift. And believe it or not, he didn't even spend that much money. He only spent about $70. Now, the jacket that he got me, it wasn't something that you would want to wear in a snowstorm, but it definitely keeps me warm on days when it's still cold but not freezing. Now, the fuzzy jackets that all the women love and that I myself own are only about $99, which I think is still an awesome deal. These are really high quality jackets for anybody that does not know anything about the quality of North Face. I think that they are definitely worth the money. And if you hit up a store like Marshall's or TJ Maxx, or if you go into a sporting goods store and you happen to find a coupon, or if you get online and you found a coupon code, you're going to save a few dollars with that as well. And I think that this is something that you can absolutely not go wrong with. You can wear it for years and years and years. It's stylish, so you can put it with just about anything that you put on, whether it's a little dressy or super casual. And I think that whoever you give this particular gift to will be extremely happy. So the last gift that I want to recommend is something that I don't think very many people have heard of. I don't personally hear a lot of people talking about it, which is surprising because this is an awesome product. So we all know about Yeti and every other brand that is essentially a Yeti knockoff. But this particular brand puts Yeti to shame. I don't care what anybody says. This cup by Corkcicle, it outdoes Yeti by a long shot. So I picked up one for myself and one for my boyfriend earlier in the year. I think it was over the summer. And I heard about it because I was at an educational class for work, and this girl had one that was just like this one pictured, only it was a pastel pink. And of course the color immediately caught my attention, followed by the shape of it, because I had never seen anything like it before. And I asked her where she got it, and she acted like she didn't know or remember where she got it from. But I looked it up, and then I thought, you know what, I could probably find this on Amazon. And I did. I actually ended up finding it for cheaper on Amazon than obviously the website. One thing that I will recommend to you all is when you, or if you decide that you want to buy one of these cups, go to the new and used section at the bottom of the page that you're on looking at this cup. And I promise you, you will find one for probably even $10 cheaper than a brand new one, because a lot of times they sell these items and mark them as used if the box is damaged, but in all honesty, there's nothing wrong with the product, and the product itself is brand spanking new. That's how I ended up getting mine. I think I bought both of ours for under $30. And one way to really personalize it is just get on Etsy, order a decal, put it on there, and I promise you, the person you're buying this for will be so happy. These cups literally hold ice for over 24 hours, and that's something that I have witnessed myself. So if you're in the market for a new cup, but you don't necessarily want to buy a Yeti because you feel like they're a little overhyped, Corkcicle is the way to go. Alright guys, so those are all of my recommendations for Christmas gifts for your loved ones. I hope you guys can utilize some of these ideas and surprise your loved ones with these items. I personally love everything that I have mentioned to you all. I think that no matter what, the person you're going to give these gifts to is going to get the most and the best use out of them. And you can't beat the fact that everything that I listed was $100 or less. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your holiday. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.